The Los Angeles Lakers are on an absolute tear right now, and the Luka Doncic era looks like it is fully underway. They have won 7 straight now and are 13-2 in their last 15 games. They picked up a 136-115 win over the Pelicans in a game where, in my eyes, the greatest basketball player of all time reached 50,000 total career points, which is just absolutely insane. In this video, I want to break down the win for the Lakers and what I have seen from some of their guys, as well as JJ Reddick, and then talk a little bit about LeBron, because 50k points is unreal. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and with your support, I believe that we can get there super fast. Alright, so first off, let's address the greatness that is LeBron James, who with a 3 on the left wing off a swing pass from Luka, knocked down point number 50,000 of his career. This is just absolutely insane and will never be done again in the history of this league. The longevity and just how dominant you have to be for that long to score 50k points is ridiculous. Another crazy part of it is not only does he have the most points in a career by a very wide margin, if you look at the guys below him, they all have between 4 to 7k career assists. LeBron James has over 13,500 assists. He has scored or assisted on over 81,000 points in his career, and that is just absolutely ridiculous. And it's just another reason why he's the greatest basketball player of all time. I get it, Jordan has more rings, he was better in the finals, but just the overall longevity and how good LeBron has been for so many years is just unmatched. And at 40 years old, he just won Western Conference Player of the Month, which gives him 41 Conference Player of the Months. The next closest is Kobe Bryant with 17. He is having a better season right now than some of his Miami Heat MVP seasons, and I think he honestly has a pretty good argument to be the MVP at age 40. I think no doubt he should be at least in the top 3 with Joker and Shea. Sadly, they stopped giving LeBron the MVP years ago, even though he is the most valuable player in NBA history and deserved the award multiple times. I mean, averaging 25, 8, and 8 at this age is never going to be done again. To put it in perspective just how crazy this is, Bronny James got a bucket for the Lakers as well last night, which means his 20-year-old son scored in an NBA game on the same team as him the night he passed 50k points. You just have to sit and kind of let that sentence sink in for a little bit, because the more you do, the crazier it is, and it just goes to show you how good he is and how ridiculous of a career he has had so far, and it's still going. Alright, now getting into the game, it was obviously a pretty comfortable victory for the Lakers, and they led for almost all the game, and a majority of it pretty comfortably. The Pelicans are obviously not a great team, they've been struggling all year long, but it does not take away from how good the Lakers are, because they just dominated them. And between Luka and LeBron, they are very hard to guard, and now they are starting to get some other guys to be able to step up as well. The Lakers were also fairly short-handed in this one. They were still missing Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, but also Jordan Goodwin, who has been playing a lot of minutes for them, was not available in this one as well. The Lakers would hit 19 threes in this game and also dominate the glass, winning the rebounding battle by a very large margin. The third quarter was huge for LA, as the Pelicans were battling in the first half and had it pretty close, as they were only down by about 10 at half. The score was 80-71, but then all of a sudden the Lakers took over and went on a 14-3 run to make it 94-80. Luka was one of the main reasons for this run. He would hit a tough 3 on the right wing, LeBron would have a pair of free throws, and then a Luka long outlet pass to Dalton Connect led to an alley-oop to LeBron, a Luka drive and kick out to Vanderbilt led to a corner 3, and then Luka split off a ball screen and lobbed one up to a cutting Vanderbilt, and then Luka had a layup, and quickly the Lakers had a 20-point lead. And from there they just never looked back. They would be up around 15 to 20 points the rest of the game, and at one point they led by 27, which gave them a very comfortable cushion. And now sitting at 7 straight wins, the Lakers are absolutely red hot like I mentioned, and they are starting to kind of flirt with the top 3 teams of Cleveland, Boston, and OKC as being in title contention. At least that's what the media thinks, and that's what Lakers fans themselves think. I mean, I wouldn't doubt them. They have the 2 greatest players in the league right now. Maybe Luka's not maybe he's not top 3, but I definitely think LeBron is, just because of efficiency. You can say I'm glazing, but LeBron is just that good, man. Just turn on the TV and watch some games, bro. LeBron is insane. And who would have thought that Luka and LeBron would be playing on the same team? It still is just starting to set in. They work so well together, and Luka finally gives LeBron a good point guard to play with, and he is able to play off ball for the first time since he had Kyrie in Cleveland. Luka had 30 points, 15 big assists and 8 rebounds in this one as he continues to get better and better since getting to LA. Sure, he has had some bad shooting nights, but even when he has a bad shooting night, he still impacts the game by grabbing rebounds and getting his teammates involved, and he has elevated the play of multiple Lakers who continue to step up for this team. Anyways, as I already kind of talked about, the Lakers' other guys outside of LeBron and Luka have really been stepping up. Jackson Hayes may finally be the center that the Lakers have been searching for, as he has been very good over the last few games. He had 19 points and 10 rebounds in this game against his former team, and he has been the #1 defensive center in all of basketball since February 1st with a defensive rating of 102.5. I have always thought that he could be a pretty solid player because he's an absolute freak athlete, and it seems like Luka is finally bringing the best out of him, throwing him multiple lobs a game which all resulted in dunks. And him being a lob threat also helps the team because, believe it or not, it really does open up so many threes. Shake Milton and Jared Vanderbilt were also good offensively in this one, providing 12 points each off the bench, and then of course Dalton Connect had 13, and what may end up being a blessing in disguise being able to keep him, especially with the emergence of Jackson Hayes. Connect, Vando, Milton, and Dorian Finney-Smith, who also has been a pretty solid player for LA, all hit 2 threes each as they continue to play their role of being shooters around LeBron and Luka, and I think all of them will continue to step up and play a big role for the team, as obviously Vando and DFS are pretty good defenders as well, which adds to what the Lakers can do. I just think JJ Reddick has been a phenomenal coach for the Lakers all season long. I thought he has come onto this team and has just been an actual leader. Unlike Darvin Ham, he's been willing to stand up for himself. He doesn't take crap from LeBron or Luka. He doesn't let anyone tell him what to do, and I mean, you can just tell that he puts so much preparation into every game. Just the other day he said that he stayed up 48 straight hours to prepare. I think JJ should be in the Coach of the Year conversation. Obviously, the award's going to go to Kenny Atkinson. I mean, the Cavs are 52-10. They clinched the playoffs in the month of March, and I think before the season, they were probably projected to be around a 4 or 5 seed or something like that. What Kenny Atkinson has done is just absurd. But still, you can't underestimate what JJ Reddick has meant to this Lakers team. He has been so good. And here's what JJ Reddick, as well as some of the other guys, had to say following this win in their post-game interviews.
The other team scores between 99 and 102. Like, every game is different. They're all different. They all present their own problems. Like I said pregame, Zion obviously presents a lot of problems, and we made adjustments. He was moving tonight. I thought a big thing for us as we have gone through this season is, as of late, game plans have worked. So there's been no consternation. Tonight, we made 3 different adjustments on him. Didn't work. He was that good tonight. We didn't get discouraged. It didn't allow us to get frustrated offensively. It didn't take us out of our execution. We stayed very connected.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. Like you said, reading the game and natural. I've been playing against blitzes a long time, so I kind of know what to expect, and it's different teams. Some teams the low man is early, some teams not, some teams give corners, some teams not. So just going through scouting and then pick up them.
That's really all I have to say for this video. I know I was completely all over the place. There was no real structure. I was just kind of rambling. Once again, I tried to go off the style of not having a script and just kind of rambling about my thoughts from this game and just the Lakers in general. So let me know what you thought. Let me know what I can improve on. And until next time, I will see you all later.